In this video, we're doing part 3 of the Microsoft Excel functions. So let's get started. So what is the large function? So let's say you want to find the largest number, second largest number, third largest number. So what you're going to do is this. You press equals to, large, and then what you want to do is set a range. So let's say I want to look at a range of all these numbers over here. Alright, so I'll say N5 to N7, right? So that's how I write it. That's how I write the range. And then semicolon. Now, do I want to pick the first largest number, the second largest number? Let's say the first largest number. Close brackets. There we go. The first largest number is 10. What about the second largest number? So if I put the second largest number, it should give me 7, right? There we go. Wait. Second largest number, N5 to N7. That should give me 10. I mean, no, it's not giving me thing. Oh no, it is right, because there's two 10s, so the second largest number will be 10. First large will be 10, second large will be 10. So let's see third large. So the third large should give me 7. Perfect. So that is how you do large. Now, similarly, the small one is exactly the same, right? So if I want to get the smallest number from this, so the first smallest number, I'll say the range, semicolon, the first smallest number, equals to, and there we go, the first smallest number is 7 out from this range over here. Now, what is an integer? So, an integer is a whole number. For example, all these here, 10, 10, 7, 600, all integers. But if you get like this, these are decimals, they're not integers. So, let's say you want to convert all this to integers. So, you write equals to int, and then the brackets, you want to do the range. So, if you're going to do a range like this, basically you're saying you want to convert all those to integers. Now, okay, wait, I made a mistake. It's not the range. If you want to convert, let's say, one thing, one block. So this is what block? So let's say if you want to convert this to an integer. This is M11. So you just put M11. That's all. You only put one number or one letter, grid reference. And there we go, it's 0. And that's true. Because how to convert this to an integer? 0.2 is 0, right? Because 0.2 round off to an integer is 0. So that's correct. So, okay, so integer is supposed to be here 0, right? But also missed the round function. So the integer is supposed to be here. So let's do the round function in this block. Now the round function basically rounds off. So let's say you want to round this off to 2 decimal places, right? So you say equals to round. Then you put brackets. Now we're looking at this number here, which is M. What is the grid reference? M11, isn't it? Yeah, M11. So we say M11. Then semicolon. Now we want to round this off to 2 decimal places, so we write the word 2. Then we say equals to 0.89. And it makes sense, right? 0.89. And that's a 1. So you round down. So it's 0.89. So that's an integer. So if you're going to look at round and integer, you're only looking at one item over there. So you can't put a range. Sum product. So let's say you want to work out what's 10 times 600 plus 10 times 600 plus 7 times 600. This is what you do. You write sum product. Don't forget the equals to. Have to have equals to. So sum product, in brackets you put this range and then semicolon plus this range, not plus, well, also that range, and then you work it out. Now, I want you to also notice every formula we are doing so far, whenever you say range, we're putting those 2 dots, right? But when you put in like something else, you put those semicolons, right? So that's how we separate range and semicolons. Enter too few arguments for this function. Oh no, wait, why am I doing the sum if function? I was doing the sum product, yeah, sorry, sum product. So same thing I was saying, same, this will be same, sum product of that and that. So that, perfect. So if we take this times this, plus this times this, plus this times this, you can even work it out. That times that is 6,000. 6,000 plus 6,000, that's 12,000. 12,000 plus 7 times 600, well, it'll give you 16,200, right? Now what is concatenate? So basically, if you want to so if you have a name and surname and in different columns and you want to put them together, you just have to use the concatenate function. So let's say we want the YouTube channel and the type of channel to be together. So we'll use the concatenate function. Concatenate, whatever that is. I can't spell it. Concatenate. Then you put text and text. So again, you're doing individual. So let's say I want to join the word SkillSpark and education together. SkillSpark is in M5. Is it M5? Yeah, M5. And this is in O5. So join M5 and O5. So M5, so let's see. M5 semicolon O5. Yeah, it's O, not 0, it's O5. O5. Let me just put there O5. Perfect. So, hey, why is it not working? O5, right. So I'm going to join those texts. And there we go. SkillSpark education. So you see, the education goes like, it hits that. So like, it's one word, you see. Now, what is the AND function? Now, you know, like, I hate to put maths in here, but you know maths 130 logic, where you have P and Q, P or Q, it's the same thing. Why on earth is in IT? I have no idea. Literally no idea. But, so you know how you say P and Q? Both of those has to be true for it to be true, right? So, the same thing with, now, I don't know why they do this here, literally. But AND function is basically this. So let's say n is equals to, so what is this n5? So I want you to look, I'm not going to explain now, I just want you to look what I'm doing. So n5 is equals to 10, semicolon, q5 is equals to 600. Now, when you look at this, 600, yeah. Now, when you look at this, is n5 equals to 10 true? Correct, so you put true. Is q5 equal to 600 true? That is true. So true and true. Because both of this true, this whole function will display true. Perfect. Now let's say if I put q5 is 400. Yes, it is true. n5 is 10. But this will be false because q5 is not 400. So now because you have true and false, it will be false. Remember, it has to be both true to be true. There we go, false. Now the OR function is a function which I like, right? Because any true, whether you got true or false, false or true, true, it'll be true. So any true, but false and false will make false, obviously. So equals to the OR function. Now in brackets, what we're going to do is we're going to say, let's see. Okay, so let's say the same thing. N5 is equals to 10. So N5 is equals to 10. And then let's do a false one. So let's say Q5, so Q5 is equals to 1999. Now this, you know, is true. N5 is 10. But Q5, you know, is false. But for this function to display true, any of them have to be true. Therefore, it's true, right? So that's the OR function. Now, if you go on, so let's see, n5 is true. So these are called logic functions, right? OR and AND, these are all logic functions. So whenever you have logic functions, just put like two different things, right? Okay, so now the NOT function. So if I use, again, logic, right? Not P, not Q. So if I put a NOT here, so just see what I'm going to do. Equals to NOT. N, let's say this one, N5 is equal to 10, right? Now is N5 equals to 10 true or false? You tell me. Well, you know it's true, but this is not. So when you put true over there, this is saying not true. So what is not true? Not true is false. It's opposite. So this will display false. You see, if this was false, the answer will display true. So it'll display the opposite, okay? Now the today function is a very, very nice function. I like it. So just say you're doing Excel and you want what is today, like today's date, when like today started. So you just put equals to today. So equals to today, equals to today. Okay, why is it going like this, man? Open brackets, open bracket. Hey man, no, something's wrong with this computer. And close brackets. You see, open brackets and close brackets. These are called no argument functions, today and now, because you don't put anything inside. There's no arguments. But you see, when I put today, it gives me today's date, right? Now, the now function, what is the now function? So, similarly, the now function, let's see now, okay. So, again, you don't put anything, you just put now. It gives me what is like right now, the date, the time. See, so this is the date and the time right now. Now, the proper function, so let's say you want this to be in proper letters. So let's say Skill Spark, the S here was in small letters, right? Proper letters means that the two words have to be in capital letters, starts with capital letter. So if you put equals to proper, so let's put proper, and if you put the text, so in this case we're going to put Skill Spark, or you can put the number reference, yeah? It'll be M5. So it's M5. M5. Close brackets. And there we go. It puts that S as a capital letter, right? The upper is like uppercase. So if you want to make the whole of Skill Spark capital letters, you put equals to upper. And then what's this? M5, isn't it? Yes, M5. So M5 close brackets equals to, there we go, all capital letters. If I want all small letters, I put equals to, then lower, so let's see, lower, and then, okay, I know it's acting funny, man. And then what text am I looking at? Let's see, M5, isn't it? Yeah, M5. So M5 close brackets, there we go, all small letters. So that is how you do all these functions. Remember, these are called logic functions. This and this is called a no argument function, because you don't put an argument in, right? Open brackets, close bracket, that's what you do. Also, these are text function, meaning you only put one thing inside, you don't put a range. Also, integer, you don't put a range. Round off, do you put a range? No, you don't. See, they only need like a number or something, so don't forget that. Large and all, you can put a range, right? From among all those, you put what is the largest number, the third largest number, and so on. So that is Excel, all the functions you need to know in 3 videos.